All right, everyone, welcome back into another Prize Picks video. Going to be getting to the top props in MLB today. Just real quick, a recap from yesterday's bet of the day. Started off good with Paul Goldschmidt getting there right away, and then also the pitching strikeout prop got there as well. Unfortunately, Nathan Lowe, he got walked and only scored a run, and that was the highest scoring game as well. I would say that was definitely, I can see why the data liked that one. Okay, Ricky just choked. It's as simple as that. And then Tagala, he had two drives in which one he hit a fairway, but it was the wrong fairway, and then another one that just trickled into the rough. Kind of, oh well, that was last week. Is that it was very much hit or miss. Still a good week last week as a whole. And now we get into this Monday slate. So today we really are going to have just MLB. That's what I'm going to be concentrating on in this video. Okay, so they do have a lot of props available for this as well, because that's really the only sport that we have going. The nice thing about this is it's going to give me time to potentially get this data uploaded today, and then potentially as well get the esports data uploaded into the cheat sheet. That's been something I've been wanting to do the past 2 weeks, just with the US Open last week, made it more difficult. But let's go ahead and look at the best props that we have available for today. So just right away, I can say this is probably not going to be a slate that we are going to be attacking that much. There just are not that many good props out there right now. It's kind of unfortunate, but it kind of is what it is. Like the best one I'm seeing here, maybe these two would be pitcher strikeouts for Jack, projected to get 5.24. Vegas and PrizePicks has the line set at 4.5, which is about a 53% chance for that one to hit. And looking at this prop, it's going to be one that takes place earlier on today, about a 3 p.m. game, my time, Central. When we look at it, we can see, man, he's been getting hit a lot. And I'm curious about that game. Highest scoring game, kind of 9.5. Yeah, there's a worry there for sure. The worry being that he could get shelled and get taken out of the game early. But we look at the strikeouts. We see 3. Obviously don't want that. 8, 6, 4, 5, 10. So for the most part, I mean, he has been able to get the over pitcher strikeouts. So that's encouraging to me. And so I could get behind this one. Like in a day in which we don't really have that many great props, sure. Tight board, I'm fine with that. We also see Brandon Williamson here for walks allowed. PrizePicks has the line set at 1.5, as well as Vegas. He's projected to get 2.6, so about a 52.7% chance for the over walks allowed to hit. And if we look at his game log, for the most part, that seems to be true, minus one game in which he pitched well and got a win. His ERA is 5.4, 1 win, 0 losses. Kind of nice there. Didn't really pitch that many pitches in that game. Interesting there. But yeah, I can see why the projection data and kind of why Vegas is also favoring the over here. So 2 okay prop. And then from there it gets really tight. Like if you really wanted to, I don't mind these 2 for hits, runs, RBIs. You could roll with that if you wanted to. Let's take a quick peek at pitching fantasy score, see if we have any good ones there. What I'm looking for is really where Vegas values them for a win. And they do. So we got Jordan Lyles here. A very interesting one here. Typically, we don't get this. So I'm assuming he's projected for a win, and that's why the Vegas projection is suggesting that he's going to get the over here. PrizePicks has the line set at 21.5. He's also projected to get 27.5. That's a pretty good number that we're getting there. And so this is looking like probably the best prop we're going to get today, or maybe the second best prop today. And I phrased it that way because let's get into a hitting fantasy score prop. And so the best hitting fantasy score prop that we have on the day today, again, from yesterday, is Paul Goldschmidt. Vegas line has him projected to get over by 3.38 of what his PrizePicks line is. And then the projection data is also suggesting that as well. So a really good prop there. We have a couple of okay ones. Bo, you could do over. Devers, you could do over as well. Those are okay as well. Like if you're trying to do a 5 slip bet, I would include those 2 in there. But really, to me, it does seem to be a day in which we're probably keeping a little bit tighter. Short, quick, easy video here for you guys. Let's go ahead and get into the bet of the day. All right, so taking a peek at it, here were the 2 best props that we saw available on the day. Obviously, Paul Goldschmidt and Jordan Lyles. I think those are going to be the best 2 props that we can roll with on today's slate. If you wanted to use those 2 pitching props that I mentioned as well, by all means, you can use that. And then if you wanted to attach those 2 hitting score props on there as well, you could as well. I see this day as a day in which we're scaling back, keeping our bankroll in place for Taco Tuesday. That should be a very good day, hopefully. We'll have WNBA, MLB. There's already some PGA props available as well, which could be a big edge there. So I kind of think that's the best advice for today. Scale it back a little bit, unless obviously better props pop up throughout the day. But that's all for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the coverage. If you did, you know what to do. Get that like and subscribe. Let's have a good slate. And as always, let's keep cashing.